Hey guys, my name is Wilson. Today I'm going to share something a little bit much more personal to me. I want to tell you a little bit more about this decision that I've made. I know previously I've made this decision already. I've shot videos on, quitting my brick and mortar many times. Actually, 2 videos I've recorded on that, but now this is actually truly happening. I am not quitting, but I'm transitioning and shifting all my focus from being a brick and mortar entrepreneur into becoming an e-commerce entrepreneur. And the reason why I'm doing that is because currently I'm running 2 different brick and mortar business. We're running more than 7 figures. And with this business, yes, it has provided me financially freedom and then also a lot of satisfaction being able to deliver happiness to a lot of people with my carnivals business. Now, for us to do 7 figures, we employ more than 100 staff. Our percentage for labor is around 26%. Our rent is around 28%. And our cost of goods sold is another 30%, I would say. So that only leaves me with 25% or so of the bottom line in terms of the profits. And on top of that, it is so difficult to fail. I know previously, 2 years ago or 3 years ago, when I first started 720 Sweets, I had a vision to create 100 different franchises. Once I got into it, I realized it is much more difficult and very not worthwhile for that matter, and to be completely honest with you. I truly believe I can still create that 100 franchises, still go through the grind and the hustle in doing so. But then I realized the return in running a brick and mortar business is nowhere close to running an e-commerce business. And just to share some stats with you, running an e-commerce business, you do not need high rent because basically you just need an office environment. It doesn't matter if you're running a $5 million business, $10 million business, you're still only renting an office running an e-commerce business because all the inventory that you have third party to actually deal with all the fulfillment. And on top of that, you can actually scale much quicker and much bigger without added costs. Previously, I ran an event. It's called Vancouver Winter Wonderland. I invested over $500,000 in running an event. I planned over 6 months on this event. The amount of stress, the amount of trouble that I had was just insane. Now, the return, I broke even for the event, but it was one of the hardest times of my career, if not my life. I actually went to a semi-depression after that. I didn't leave the house for 3 months. And that's just to say that if I were to keep expanding in this brick and mortar business, yes, $500,000 I might be starting to make, $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 for that matter, for running an event. Yes, still very good money. But on the other hand, if I were to invest the time, the energy, and the resources and the finance in running an e-commerce business, the chances of success and the scalability of that, it's much higher. I'm not only limited to local people that can consume my product or my services. I can sell to the world. I can sell to people from the States, to Asia, to anywhere, Europe for that matter, which is the reason why I have decided that I'm done with the 10 years of brick and mortar. I'm done with hiring hundreds of people, dealing with all these back and forth, incentivizing them, having all the paperwork and everything to deal with running a brick and mortar business, which has a limited amount of potential. And I'm going to focus entirely in building a brand on e-commerce, not just selling specifically on Amazon, but building a brand which I can position to sell in the future. Running an e-commerce brand, they have a lot of the advantage of lower cost in rents, as I was saying, lower labor as well, because at the end of the day, I don't need to have someone serve 200 different ice creams a day. I can set up the systems, I can set up the sales funnel, I can set up the website, and automatically people are buying online. So I don't need someone monitoring it day in, day out. Just because the website is making at $100,000, I don't need to add an extra person actually packing it because it's already worked into the cost of goods sold. Now, the third is obviously the scalability of a business that is an e-commerce business, which is the reason why I feel like I'm in in a very interesting stage of my career where I can transfer the 10 years of experience running a brick and mortar business and all the branding that is necessary to make these brands work into an e-commerce business. I'm super pumped up for that. It's so much more difficult to create a brand that works in a brick and mortar environment because you actually have to get people to come out of their home, get out of the comfort, right? So if I can actually transfer the skill set that I've been able to have and attain the level of success that I had in a brick and mortar environment into a e-commerce business, then I can see that the possibility of success, it's going to be much higher. And I can't wait to share this journey with you, and I really, really hope that you can follow along this journey and actually learn alongside with me. And I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to build this brand new brand and brand new e-commerce business alongside with you. So if you are interested in this transition, if you're considering building a business, whether it be a food and beverage business or e-commerce business, follow along the journey. I'm going to share with you in and outs. Otherwise, leave me a comment section in the comment section below and tell me exactly what you think, if I made the right decision or not. Nonetheless, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up. I'll see you guys in the next video.